Hello and welcome to Physical Therapy in Johnson. I am so glad that you've landed on this page. Welcome to our website. And if you're here, what you're likely experiencing is some type of pain or problem that's keeping you from doing the things that you like to do. So again, you might be here searching for more information. You might be here searching for natural treatment solutions, and you're ready to pull the plug and work with somebody who can get you back to normal. So hi everyone, my name is Dr. Charlie Johnson. I'm a physical therapist and I have a specialty in orthopedics. I help a lot of people get back to normal naturally, okay? So again, part of the process is if you're watching this video, you're looking to see who that perfect person is to work with, to what that good fit and who that good fit is for you to help you get back to the things that you love to do. So again, my name is Dr. Charlie Johnson, and to help you do that, what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about how and why I became a physical therapist, so this way we get to know one another, okay? So here it goes, okay? So I'll start off by saying that most people who become a physical therapist have had an experience, a positive experience usually, with physical therapy in the past. So the usual story of somebody who becomes a physical therapist goes something like this. They say, Charlie, growing up, I injured myself, I went to my family physician, and they told me to go to physical therapy. So I went to physical therapy, and I had an amazing experience. This physical therapist was awesome. They helped me get back to, whatever that person had trouble with, and I absolutely loved it. They really changed my life, and it was a really powerful experience for me. So, I decided that I wanted to give back like that PT had to me, and I wanted to become a physical therapist myself. And so they end up becoming a physical therapist. Sort of like the fairy tale story there, right? So what I want to start off by saying is being very candid with you, and that I had a completely different experience. So I actually had no experience with physical therapy, and I believe the one time that I did do some form of observation, I actually had a bad experience, one where multiple people were being treated at one time. The therapist seemed very distracted, and I couldn't wrap my head around why these doctors of physical therapy went to school for so long and paid so much to be putting heat packs and ice packs and having people sit in the corner reading magazines while they worked with multiple other people. It just didn't seem like healthcare to me. Again, I'll be open and say that my experience was very different in that I came from a very broken family. So growing up, I had to figure out how to be really resourceful and go out, and whatever I wanted to get, I knew that I had to be resourceful and go out and get it for myself, okay? So with that being said, growing up, I went to Perkiomen Valley High School, and I had a passion for anatomy. So I took anatomy in high school. That was really my first introduction to, just seeing how complicated the body, and in this case, I dissected frogs and cats, so how complicated and interesting those systems were. So as I'm going through these dissections, you're pulling on one little muscle here, and it's moving this bone, and it was just so cool how it was interconnected, okay? I grew up, I played ice hockey at Oaks in Audubon, or at Center Ice in Oaks. I grew up playing at Iceline in Westchester, and really all over the country. Believe it or not, maybe you can't tell by the video, but I'm just shy of 5'8", so I'm not the biggest person, but I was a goalie, so I didn't take up a lot of net, but I was super fast, okay? And eventually it caught up to me, but I had a great time, and other than a few pucks to the head, I think I turned out all right, okay? So I'll let you be the judge of that, but point is that I had a passion for being active, eating healthy, trying to live well, and the human body, okay? So I had a couple options. So I could have gone into personal training. Nothing against personal training, but I just thought, hey, I want to get out of the house, providing my broken family. So I think maybe too that I can do more than that. I can push myself more than that. So then I thought, hey, I'll be an athletic trainer. Playing hockey my whole life, I always thought I'd see myself on the bench of like the Philadelphia Flyers as an athletic trainer. Then what I realized pretty quickly was, man, like if I'm traveling all over the place, like I'm not going to be able to spend time with my family, and I don't want that. So I wanted to be able to spend time with my family. I said, athletic training, probably not for me. I don't want to be traveling 24/7. What's next? Not sure why I didn't look into chiropractic, but point is I looked up schools and similar kind of career paths, and the next level was physical therapy. So basically what happened is, I got to that point, I said I want to do physical therapy, and I applied to PT schools. I did really well in high school despite kind of my upbringing, really pushed through and was really driven, and I got into the one that I applied for, which was Lebanon Valley College. So it's here in Hershey, Pennsylvania, Annville, Pennsylvania. Small little town. Sometimes it smells like chocolate, other times it smells not so good, okay? But point is, I got accepted into that, and I realized pretty quickly that that was going to be quite a financial burden, and really I didn't have anybody to help me with that. So basically what happened is, through my high school career and through some of the kind of trials that I went through and challenges, I got really close to my high school guidance counselor. So her name's Carla Zielinski. She knows that I put this out there and she's okay with it. So Carla, if you're watching, I know you've heard this, okay? But basically, Carla, without me asking, without me really prompting anything, just her knowing of my situation, offered and actually went ahead and co-signed my loans that qualified me to get into physical therapy school. So she's sort of my saving grace, and basically through that experience with Carla really showed me the power of, in her way, giving back, okay? Just as a physical therapist for most people gave back to them and helped them get back to things, I never had that experience, but what I did have is I had Carla. So I wanted to give back through my passion of anatomy, working out, living healthy, and being active, and my knowledge for physical therapy, just as Carla had for me. So hopefully that's touching, and you know, if that story moved you in any way and you think that we're a good fit, you like what you've heard so far, that's just a little bit about how and why I became a PT. So in an upcoming video, I'm going to chat a little bit about how I came to specialize in helping people relieve their pain naturally and helping them get back to normal. So click to watch the next video. It'll be right here below.